Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Today, I wanted to take you through just a nice and simple full day of eating. I did not get good sleep last night at all. I have not been consistent with my Ned CBD oil and using my Juve before I go to bed. In the last like week or so, I've kind of just like fallen off of that just cause life, things happen. And it has actually made a huge impact. So today I'm committing to like getting back on track with that because last night was rough. It was, I did not sleep much. So we're getting back on the bandwagon today, but today's just gonna be kind of like a chill day. Gonna be mostly just working from home. I might go to a cafe to get some work done, but figured I would just, you know, take you along, show you what I eat, talk you through my day. Right now, I'm starting out, I'm not actually making my detox tea right now. I might have some dandelion tea later, I don't know. But I have decided to make a little turmeric golden milk latte. I made this the other day, and not gonna lie, I'm generally not the biggest fan of golden milk lattes. I just really don't like the taste of turmeric, but turmeric has been shown to have so many great anti-inflammatory properties that, you know, it can't hurt to just throw it in there. I'm making a recipe that's very similar to the one for the golden milk latte in my Adaptogen ebook, but I think this one's a little bit different. No, because the other one incorporates adaptogens. I might use adaptogens today though. It sounds like a fun idea. Anyway, I am just starting this out with some ginger. I'm just gonna treat it like tea and put it in my little strainer thing so that I can steep it for a while. That's going in there. I just boiled some water, so I'm gonna steep it for like 5 minutes. Anyway, as I was getting ready this morning, just for the day, for life, I was listening to a podcast, as I usually do. It's a MindPump episode, obviously, because they're my fave. But they recently interviewed Amelia Boon. Is that her name? Yes, Amelia Boon. She's the one they collaborated with making a workout program specifically for obstacle course racing, which I'll link down in the description if you want to check it out. But her story is absolutely fascinating. It's basically she dealt with an eating disorder for 20 years and is just finally feeling like she's escaping it, and just her whole perspective on it all is very, very interesting, and I think could be really useful for anyone who might be struggling with that at all. So definitely recommend checking that episode out if you're at all interested in listening to people talk about that topic. Oh, speaking of things that I've been listening to, I just finished another audiobook, which means it's time for Marissa's monthly audiobook recommendation. Yeah! I really need to get like a professional jingle or animation or something for that, but whatever. Anyway, I just finished listening to A Mind of Your Own by Dr. Kelly Brogan, and she is a psychiatrist. She's the one that can prescribe medications, and for the longest time she was dealing with patients with depression, and she wasn't ever able to cure anyone, and so she started doing a deeper dive into, you know, what else she could change to actually help her patients and cure them from depression. And the conclusion that she kind of ended up coming to eventually is that she views depression as a symptom, not a disease. And depression is a symptom of a lot of other factors that could be happening in the body. And so she switched her treatment from focusing on medication to focusing on healing the overall body through diet, lifestyle, movement, etc. changes, and she has actually successfully healed people, like cured people from depression following these methods. So that's kind of like a general summary, but I found it, anyway, I found it so fascinating because there was like a lot of stuff in the book that I didn't know. Like, I was not aware that we have no proof that depression is actually a chemical imbalance in the brain. And so her whole stance on using medication to treat depression is that it's not treating the root cause. And before I go any further into this, I just want to preface this by saying I am not at all saying that if you are on medication for depression or literally anything else that is a bad thing. Like, there's so much shaming of medication going on, especially now with all of the like holistic health movements. Some people need medication, and that is freaking okay. I just found her discussion of medications for depression, like SSRIs, so fascinating because it's so closely paralleled to my experience with medication for skin issues, specifically topical steroids. But basically, she also found that a lot of medications that treat depression don't fix the root cause, they treat the symptoms, but they can also cause withdrawal, which causes people to become dependent on the medications. Even if the medications help fix the problem, they're also reinforcing the problem. And so she started, my spoon doesn't fit. So she found that when she started treating patients holistically and focusing on other diet and lifestyle factors, she was able to be a lot more successful than when she was treating patients with medication. And this would be due to the fact that, you know, if she's correct that depression is a symptom, not a disease, then treating the whole body and fixing the whole body is going to also help treat and fix the mind. Anyway, I was absolutely fascinated listening to this audiobook. I highly recommend it, even if you're not going through depression or have any sort of mental health issues. I think it's just a very interesting take on kind of the Western medical system and how medications are used to treat different illnesses and diseases, and how we're not necessarily always right with how we're treating things. And as always, this audiobook recommendation is brought to you by the best audiobook listening platform in the world, Audible, my favorite, because why would my favorite not be the best? I strive to bring you guys the best recommendations. Whenever I listen to an audiobook, it is indeed on Audible, and Audible has graciously allowed me to hook you up with this audiobook, A Mind of Your Own, or any audiobook of your choice, but I recommend using your free audiobook credit on A Mind of Your Own, because I think it's a really great listen. But if you go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500, you will get a 30-day free trial of Audible, 1 free audiobook, and 2 Audible Originals. Audible Originals are exclusive audio titles created specifically for Audible by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as literature, journalism, theater, and more. Go to audible.com/Marissa or text Marissa to 500-500. I definitely recommend that you take advantage of that, listen to A Mind of Your Own or any book of your choice, and then we can have a discussion about it. It'll be great if you join the Fit and Nerdy Facebook forum. Wow, that's very alliterative. But if you join our little family on Facebook, we can have a big discussion in there, or we can have it down in the comment section below. Okay, let's see if I can do this without making a giant mess. I am notorious for, if I try to pour things out of pots, goes everywhere. So fingers crossed. Oh no, this is not gonna go well. I did it! Look at me go! No mess. Self 5. Sorry, I'll never do that again. I'm sorry. Okay, I take back that self 5 anyway, because I just realized I forgot the adaptogens that I wanted to put in. I don't know where my head's at. My mom has a giant box of the 4 SIGMATIC reishi, so I'm gonna be adding some of this in just because I brought some adaptogens down to San Diego with me, but I'm feeling reishi today. There we go. Now it's complete. So I've decided to just make a quick breakfast, and by quick I mean hopefully it won't take an hour, and then head off to a cafe to just get some work done, because I'm just not really feeling being at home right now. I feel like I'll be more productive if I'm elsewhere. So I'm making a super simple steak salad just because I had steak thawed, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna cook up my steak with some salt, onion, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. And then in the oven right now, I just have sweet potato, like tiny little sweet potato cubes that I'm roasting at 425 for 20 minutes, also with the same seasonings on them. Then I'm just gonna chop up some romaine and kale and throw it all together. And that's it. To, you know, put out when you're serving dinner to like 6 people or something, but that's just how I roll. This is literally just as simple as you saw. It was half a head of romaine chopped up with probably about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of chopped kale, about yay much sweet potato, half a pound of steak, little bit of olive oil, everything with onion, garlic, salt, etc. I'm excited to dig into this. That's good. So I'm about to get ready and change to go to my favorite vegan cafe, Trilogy Sanctuary. It's gonna be probably a little bit cold, so I just wanted to put like some more clothes on. But really quickly, before I change, I wanted to show you these shorts really quick. I don't have much in the way of fashion tips because I am not the most fashionable person in the world, not even close, but I have struggled for years to find shorts that fit me. Because if you are like me and you have a tiny waist and you like to do hip thrusts and grow the booty, you know the struggle of trying to find shorts. And I finally found some shorts that fit me. So I just want to tell you about them because I know that some of you girls out there that watch my videos like to live might also have this issue. So these are the curvy shorts from American Eagle. They actually like fit my waist for the most part. They're still like 1 or 2 inches off from my actual hip to waist ratio, but for the most part they fit my waist. Like they don't just like gap and stick out. They are very stretchy, which is really nice. And then they actually fit over my butt, over my thighs, over my hips, and it's amazing. I did cut them, well, okay, I had my mom cut them at the bottom because I cannot be trusted with scissors and fabric. And they just fit so well now. And it's amazing. And I'm so excited. And we can also just ignore the fact that my legs are super swollen right now, but whatever. I'm just so happy. So I wanted to share. And speaking of fashion, this is the prime example of why I am not a fashion icon. Because this is like my favorite thing ever to wear right now. I literally got this because I'm always obsessed with how art designers are dressed on set. And like last time I worked on a set, the like lead art director was wearing a really cute jumpsuit. And I was like, I want to be cute like that. And then I saw this on sale and I was like, you know what? We gonna be cute like that. So now I'm cute like that, even though I look ridiculous, but I'm comfy. That's really all I care about. I've completed a lot of work that I was trying to get done. It felt good to just smash out some good work, and now it's already dinner time. So I made the sweet potato chicken poppers a few videos ago, and now I'm kind of experimenting with the recipe, adding a few things. So instead of just sweet potato, I'm throwing in some other veggies. It's probably gonna change the texture and won't cook as well because like zucchini's a lot more wet. So this is gonna add some like dampness to the chicken poppers. They might not cook very well, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm following this recipe from Unbound Wellness. That's theoretically what they should look like. So I'll link this down below. Just know that instead of just sweet potato, I'm throwing in all of this. So it's sweet potato, yellow squash, zucchini, a little bit of radish just for some peppery taste, a little bit of beet, and some kale. Here we are, the final product. I have about half the chicken poppers on my plate right now. I'm just gonna eat as many as I can until I'm full and then stop. I don't know how many that'll be. Last time I ate about half, so I'm gonna go for about half. I'm pretty hungry right now, so I think I can demolish this. And then I had some leftover cassava flour tortilla batter. It's not really batter, dough. There we go. I had some leftover dough for cassava flour tortillas, so I just made some of them. But yeah, this will be my dinner. I know it looks brown, but as you saw, it's packed with hidden veggies, so it's okay. And I'm gonna go eat this because I'm hungry. I'm happy to report that despite me changing the recipe so much, I also used cassava flour instead of coconut flour, and I forgot to put in the green onions. So I basically kind of just created my own recipe. They're still sticking together really well, and they taste good. Yep, I'm enjoying these. I'm also on a Pirates of the Caribbean kick right now. I watched the first one last night. I'm just on a whim, just decided to watch it. So now I'm watching the second one. I ended up just finishing what was on my plate. It was actually the perfect amount, and now I am finishing off my day with a pot of peppermint tea. This is not my detox tea, this is just regular peppermint tea. Since I didn't start my day with tea, I felt like finishing my day with tea, so that's just what I'm gonna do. I have about an hour left of the movie, which means I have exactly enough time to do a castor oil pack. You guys might have seen me talking about this on Instagram. I will go into it in more detail in the video that I do about all the different things I'm doing to help my body detox, but theoretically it's supposed to support my liver, help my body flush out any toxins that it's storing, particularly topical steroids that would have built up in my body. But given that I am now couch bound for the next hour, I think I'm just gonna end the video here because I'm not gonna eat anything else. Kind of done with my day. This is the start of my nighttime routine. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really genuinely appreciate it. Leave a little comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Also, let me know what kind of videos you want me to make, like things you want me to talk about, because I want to make stuff that you guys want to watch. So like, let me know what you want to watch. I will also link all relevant things down in the description, including recipes and stuff that I use, so that you can check those out. So make sure you go click it down there. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors to see more videos all about health and fitness from me. You can check them out over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to see future videos from me. Hit the little notification bell so you get notified about new videos from me. And I will see you very, very soon. And bye.